Hello everyone, welcome to Sanatana Krishi Sutra. I'm Marwan Reddy, and let's continue the organic farming series, Lecture 3. Today we will be seeing organic farming standards and its certification process also. Before we begin the lecture, let us take a quick look at the topic that we will be covering today's class. First, we will be discussing about introduction, definition, and importance of organic farming along with its characters, scope in India and at the global level. And next, we will be understanding farming standards and their definitions, importance, and major organic farming standards such as NPOP, IFOAM, and USDA standards, and organic standards and Japanese organic standards. We will be looking into it deeply, and we will be having comparative study about the standards, and we will be studying the certification process including its definition and step involved and the major major certification challenges what we are facing. And next we will be also about to complete the enforcement system, enforcement challenges, possibility solutions, and recent technology advancement in organic certifications. In future, we will also discuss the applications of organic farming in India and agriculture in Indian agriculture, along with its challenges and solutions. And finally, we will be concluding the lecture with the important MCQs for revision and competitive exam preparations too. Let's begin the class with introduction. Introduction of organic farming is an eco-friendly agricultural system that focuses on sustainable and innovation practices. Unlikely conversion of farming, organic farming avoids the usage of synthetic fertilizers, chemicals, and pesticides and genetically modified seeds. Instead of it relies on natural inputs and ecological process to maintain soil fertility and crop productivity. The main objective of organic farming is to protect soil health, conservation of biodiversity, and provide safety and nutritious food for consumers. Today, organic farming is gaining importance across the world because of increasing environmental concern and growth awareness about health food concern. India is also emerging as a major organic farming nature with approximately 2.7 million hectares under organic cultivation. Let's see the definition of organic farming as a productivity system that sustains the health of soil, ecosystem, and people by relying on ecological processes, biodiversity, and natural inputs instead of synthetic fertilizers, pesticides, and genetically modified seeds. In simple words, organic farming is a natural method of agriculture that works on harmony with the nature. The main aim of an organic farming is to maintain long-term soil fertility, a protector to the environment, and provide safety and chemical-free food for the consumers. To encourage the use of organic manures and crop rotation, biological pest control, and sustainable farming practices for maintaining ecological balance in the nature. Now, let us discuss the importance and characters of organic farming. Organic farming mainly used on organic inputs such as farmyard manure, compost, and green manures to for maintain soil fertility naturally. In this system, synthetic fertilizers, chemical pesticides are completely avoided to protect the environment and human health. Crop rotation intercrop are commonly practiced to improve soil productivity and reduces pest and disease problem. Biological pest control methods such as neem products, and biocontrol agents are such instead of chemical pesticides. Another important character is in soil fertility, maintaining through the natural method, which helps maintain long-term soil health and microbial activity. It improves microbial activities. Organic farming are also integrated livestock with producted production of which supports nutrients on recycling and the sustainable agriculture. Finally, organic farming gives strong importance ecological balance by conserving biodiversity and maintaining harmony between soil, plant, animal, and environment. Now let's understand the scope of organic farming in India. As we are also at the global level, starting with India, organic farming is rapid expanding due to the increase of awareness about sustainable agriculture and chemical free food production. In India, around 2.78 million hectares are under organic farming and nearly 1.7 million farmers are involved in organic cultivation, making India one of the leading country in the term of number of organic farmers. The export value of India or in organic product is approximately 7,000 crores rupees, showing strong international demand for organic product from India. Major organic crops grown in India includes cotton, tea, spices, rice, pearls, fruits, and medical plants. Starting states like Sikkim, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Uttar Pradesh are plays an important role in promoting organic agriculture. Now let's look into a global scenario of organic farming in the practices in more than 180 countries across the world. The global organic food markets is available at more than $120 billion and continue to grow every year due to the rise of consumers' awareness regarding the health and environment safety. Countries such as United States, Germany, France, and other European nations have a very high demand for certified organic products. Global consumers are increasing, performing organic food because it is a conserve safety, healthier, and environmental friendly. Therefore, organic farming has a huge future potential both in India and international for improving farmer income, export opportunities, environments, sustainability, and some food qualities too. Now let us understand the meaning of farming standards. Farming standards are the set of rules and guidelines and regulations that defines how organic production should be produced, processed, and stored and labeled and marketed. These standards ensures that organic farming practices maintain quality, safety, authenticated, and environmental sustainable throughout the production system. In simple words, farming standards act as a framework that farmers and certification agencies follows to ensure that agricultural products are genuinely organic. The importance of farming standards is very high in organic agriculture. They help maintain product quality, build consumer trust in organic production. Standards standards are also provide paper cert, proper certification system and ensures trackable for farm to markets. And the another major advantages in is the farming standards supports to the international trade business because Many countries only allow certified organic products into their markets. Before organic farming standards plays an important role in ensuring transparency, quality, and ensuring consumers' confidence and global acceptance of organic products. Now let us discuss the major organic farming standards followed by national and international level. Different countries have developed their own standards and certification systems to regulate organic production, processing, labeling, and marketing. The first standard is NPOP, which stands for National Program for Organic Production. It is India's official organic certification system, regulated by NPEDA, and it's maintained used for organic production and export certificate. Then we will be going for IFO-AM, the International Federation of Organic Agricultural Movement. It is a global organization that provides principles, guidelines for sustainable organic farming. Let's go for third one, like USDA and NOP, which refers to United States Department of Agriculture National Organic Program. This is a standard regulation organic farming and certification for production and entering in the United States markets. Another important standards are EU organic regulations, followed by European Union countries. And to ensure strict inspection produces trackable and proper labeling of organic production within the European markets. And the final standard is JAS, which stands for Japanese Agricultural Standards. This is the certificate system is required for export organic products to Japan and focuses mainly on quality assurance and labeling standards. In other alternative cases, all these standards promote organic farming and inhibits systematic chemical and genetically modified seeds. They define slightest in their certification procedures, inspected methods, and the label requirements according to the regulation of each country. And let us discuss the National Program for Organic Production, commonly known as NPOP. NPOP is Indian official certification system for organic farming and organic products. It was developed to regulate organic products processing and labeling and export for organic procedures for India. This program is implemented and monitored by APEDA, which stands for Agriculture and Processing for Food Production Export Development Authority, under the Ministry of Commercial and Industrial Government of India. The main objective of NPOP is to ensure that organic products are produced according to the standards of and maintain the quality. Authorities and consumers trust. Under the NPOP, strict guidelines are followed for crop production, livestock management, food processing, packaging and storage, and transportation of organic products. The system completes inhibits the usage of synthetic fertilizers, chemical pesticide, and genetically modified seeds and harmful growth regulators. And another important feature of NPOP is trackable and quality control. Every certified organic product can be tracked back to its source to ensure transparency and authentication. NPOP certification is especially important for the export purpose because many international markets require certification organic products that follows recognized standards. Therefore, NPOP plays a major role in promoting organic farming, increases export opportunities, uh, protecting the consumer confidence and support sustainable agriculture in India. And now let us discuss about IFOAM, which stands for International Federation of Organic Agricultural Movement. It is an international organization that promotes organic agriculture and provides global principles and guidelines for sustainable organic farming system. It consistent that the global umbrella of organization for organic agriculture because it connects farmers, researchers, certification bodies, principle makers, and organic organizations for different countries around the world. The main objective of IFOAM is to promote environmental sustainability, social welfare, and economical valuable agricultural practices to be done. IFOAM is mainly based on four important principles: health, economy, fairness, and care. The principles of health focus on mainly the health of soil, plant, animals, humans, and the environment. And next, we will be going for the principle of ecology, embracing working in the harmony with the nature's ecosystem and ecological cycle. And next, we will be going for principle of fairness, promotes quality, justice, and respect among the farmers, workers, and consumers, and all living organisms. The principle of care highlights responsibility and sustainability, maintaining of natural resource for precision, presence, and the future generations. Unlikely, some certification systems like IFOAM itself is not a certified body. It insists to provide international global guidelines and the standards that helps countries and organizations to develop their own organic certification system. Therefore, IFOAM plays a very important role in strategical global organic farming movement and promotes sustainable agriculture worldwide. Let us discuss the USDA NOP, which stands for the United States Department of Agriculture National Organic Program. USDA NOP is the official organic farming standards and certification system followed in the United States of America. It regulates organic farming practices, procedure methodology, certification process, and the labeling equipment for organic products sold in US markets. This program is maintained, supervised by the United States Department of Agriculture, commonly known as USDA. The main objective of USDA NOP is to ensure the organic production, maintaining high quality, safety, authentication, and consumer confidence. Under the standards, the use of genetically modified seeds or crops, commonly known as GM crops, synthetic fertilizers, and chemical pesticides, sewage sludge, or irrigation of techniques is strictly prohibited. Farmers and producers must follow approval for production practices such as natural nutrient management, biological pest control, crop rotation, and ecological balance. USDA NOP is also has a strict certification system. Organic farming and procedures unit are regularly inspected to verify completely with organic standards. Another important feature of USDA NOP is it is a label system. So that's continuing at least 95% of organic integrity can use the official USDA organic label, which helps consumers easily identify certification organic produce. From countries export organic produce to the United States, USDA NOP certification is extremely important because it is maintaining for market access in the US organic section. Therefore, USDA NOP plays a major role in regulation of organic agriculture, maintaining international trade standards, and protects the consumer trust in organic food products. And now let's discuss the European Union organic standards, commonly known as EU organic. In EU organic is the official regulation framework followed by countries within the European Union for the production, procedures, labeling, and marketing for the organic products. The main objective of the EU organic standards is to ensure product quality, environment and sustainability, and food standards to consumer trust in organic agriculture. This regulates is the government and supervised by the European Community, which establish strict rules for organic farming and certification within the European countries. One of the most important feature of this organic certification it is most strong tradable merchants. Every certificate organic product can be tracked from the farm level to the final consumer to ensure transparency and authenticated throughout the supply chain. The EU organic standards are also followed strictly. Inspected and certified products. Organic farming precision units, storage facility, and transportation systems are regularly inspected to ensure com- com- compliance with organic regulations. Another important feature of EU organic logo, which is displayed on the certification of organic products sold within the European markets. This logo helps to consumers easily identify genuine organic products. Under EU organic standards, the use of synthetic fertilizer, chemical pesticides, genetically modified seeds of crops, and harmful additives is strictly prohibited. For countries export organic products to the Europe, must and should it should be an EU organic regulations is essential for market access and international trade. Therefore, the EU organism standards plays a major role to maintain the quality assurance and consumer confidence and environmental protection for sustainable agriculture across European countries. And now let us discuss the Japanese agriculture standards, commonly known as JAS. Japanese agricultural standards is officially organic certificate system followed in Japan for regulating organic agricultural products. The main objective of JAS is to ensure product quality, proper labeling, and tradable and comprehensive with the organic farming regulations for product and authenticately to the Japanese markets. This certification system is especially important for the countries export organic products to the Japan because Japan agricultural system certification is maintained for market access in the Japanese organics section. Under Japanese agricultural standards, farmers are produced must follow approval of agricultural organic farming practices and avoid the usage of synthetic fertilizers, chemical pesticides, genetically modified seeds, or organics products. Harmful additives too. In this Japanese agricultural system, strongly focused on accuracy of labeling and the transparency so that consumers can easily identify genuine organic products. Another important feature of Japanese agricultural system is its restricts certification and inspection procedures, organic farming, processing units, and supply chain are regularly monitored to maintain quality assurance and authentications. Tradability is also a major set component of the Japanese agricultural system, and every certificate provided must be properly documented and credible throughout the product to the market procedure. The official JAS organic logo is provided only to the products that successfully meet all certifications, requirements, and quality standards. Therefore, the Japanese agricultural standards system plays an important role in maintaining consumer confidence, ensures high quality organic products, and support international organic trades with Japan. And now let us compare the major organic farming standards followed in different countries and its regulations. Alternatively, all these standards promote organic agriculture and prohibits the usage of synthetic chemicals and genetically modified crops. Each standard has its own specific purpose and market focus. First, NPOP stands for Indian Official Organic Certification System, maintains use of organic products and export certificate from India. USDA NOP, it is the organic stands for following in the United States and it maintained for the access the American monitoring for the access to the American organic markets. Next, we will go for European organic standards are required for the export organic products to the European Union countries and also known for their strict trackable and inspection system. And Japanese agricultural standards certification is necessary for the export organic products to the Japan and maintain focus on product quality labeling and comprehensive with the Japanese regulations. And IFOAM is one of the another hands is not a certification body but as an international organization that provide global principles and guidelines for the organic farming. One of the important similar among all these standards is that they, they prohibit synthetic fertilizer, chemical pesticides, and genetically modified crops or seeds to maintain environmental sustainable and food safety. However, the major difference exists in the certification processes, inspection methods, and labeling requirements and market regulations followed by the each country or regulations. Therefore, understanding these standards is very important for the farmers and exporters and the certification agencies involved in the international organic trade. Now, let us understand the certification process in organic farming. Certification is the process of officially verifying the agricultural products are produced according to the approval of organic standards through the inspection, documentation, and the approval by the authorized certification agencies. The main objective of this certificate is to ensure the organic products are genuinely safe and the product without using of prohibited synthetic chemicals or genetically modified crops or seeds. The certification process usually begins with the application stage, where farmers are produced applying to the authorized organic certification agency. After registration, details of farm records and the products informed are submitted for the verification. The next step is farmer's inspection where trained inspector visit to the farm to examine the cultivation practices, input materials and storage system, processing methods, and overall complaints with organic standards. Inspectors are also check whether prohibited synthetic such as a chemical fertilizer or pest or are being avoided and follows the inspection, soil sampling, water samples, and product samples, main, mainly by tested to confirm compliance with the organic regulations. Another important stage is to convert pivot, which generally later for 2 to 3 years. During this period, the farm shifts from conservation farming to fully organic farm practices. First, successful verification completion. The certification agency grant organic certificate to the farmer or producer. Organic certificate must be renewal regularly through the period of inspection and the documentation to maintain quality assurance and consumer trust. Therefore, the certification process plays a very important role in ensuring transparency, credibility, and product authority and international acceptance of organic products. Now, let us discuss the major challenge faced in the organic certification process. Alternatively, organic certification is very important for ensuring product quality and market access. Farmers are often face several practical and the financial difficulties during this certification process. One of the biggest challenge in the certification process is high cost of certification. This certificate's cost may ranges from approximately 10,000 to 50,000 per hectare, which becomes difficult for small and marginal farmers to afford. Another major challenge is complex documentation. Farmers are requested to maintain detailed record related to the crop production, inputs, usage, and farm management, storage, marketing, which can be difficult for less educated or untrained farmers. To conserve conservation period is also a significant challenge in organic farming. Generally, farmers require a conservation period of 2 to 3 years because obtaining full organic certification. During this time, farmers may experience reduced yield, low income, while still not able to sell their products as a certified organic products. Limitations are available for certification agencies is another problem, especially in remote rural areas where farmers have less access to inspect and certification services. Lack of awareness and technological knowledge among farmers are also affect the ability of organic certification system. Many farmers are not able to fully aware of certification processing and standards and documentation requirement. In additionally, regular inspection and completion requirement may sometimes become time consuming and stressful for the farmers. Therefore, Therefore, reduction in certification costs. Similarly, procedures increase farmers' awareness and strategically support systems are very important for the promoting organic farming and certification. For the farmers, will be having a great success for the organic farming in future. Now, let us understand the comprehensive and the enforcement in the organic farming, along with the major enforcement challenges. Comprehensive enforcement refers to the monitoring and regulation systems used to ensure that farmer production and the certification agencies properly follows the approved organic standards. The major objective is to maintain production authorities and consumer trust and quality assurance in organic agriculture. Under the comprehensive system, regulating farmers' inspections are conducted by the authority certification agencies to verify whether organic standards have been followed correctly or not. Soil testing and product testing are also been carried out to the check that for the presence of inhibits for chemicals and conductions. Another important component is the certification renewal, where certified renewals are properly re-evaluated to maintain their organic certification status. Trackability systems are also used to track product from farm to market, ensures transparency throughout the system chain. In case where rules are violations and legal penalties are being carried, actions may be taken against the farmer or trader or companies involved in non-comprehensive. However, several enforcement challenges still exist on the organic farming systems. One of the major is to be fraud of fake organic products where non-organic products have been felicitated sold as the organic products in the market. Another challenge is that the maximum organic and the conservation products during the storage, transparency and or marketing which affects product purity and consumer confidence. Lack of training, inspections, and the technical aspects are also a sectional issues, especially in the development country where certified systems are still extending. Weak monitoring systems and limitations. Infrastructure further reduces the effectiveness of the enforcement mechanisms. In addition, many farmers still have no awareness regarding the comprehensive rules, documentation, certification standards. Therefore, strategical monitoring systems improves transparency and increases the training, manpower, and a certification for farming awareness are very important for maintaining the credibility and the successful for the organic farming systems. Let us understand the important solutions and the technology adopted that can be helpful for improving organic farming certification and enforcement systems. In this system, a group of farmers is certified together, which helps reducing the certification cost and makes organic certification more affordable for the small and marginal farmers. Government support schemes are also plays a major role in promoting organic farming. For example, scheme like PKVY, which stands for Pramogama Krishi Vikas Yojana program, financially assistance, training, and support for the organic farming practices in India. Farmer training and awareness programs are also very important. These programs helps farmers understand organic standard certification process and documentation and sustainable farming methods for more effectiveness. Strategic certification bodies and improving inspection systems can further increase transparency and trust on organic products. Now, let us look at a recent technologies and uh, technology adopted in the organic farming systems. Blockchain technology is being used for the trackable and transparency. It helps tracking organic products from farm to the consumer and reduces the challenges and fraud and fake labeling. Consumers can scan QR code to ability to detain information about the product, origin, certification, and the procedures process. Artificial intelligence AI-based monitoring systems are helps improve farmers' inspection, data analysis, and comprehensive monitoring more effective compared to other manual things. Mobile applications are also supported for farmers by providing information about organic standard certification updates, market price, and technology guidance directly through the smartphone. Digital record keeping system further simplifies the documentation and improves the transparency and reduces the paperwork during the certification process. Therefore, combining a proper policy support with the modern technology can significantly strengthen the organic farming system and improve certification efficiency and increases consumer confidence in organic products. So students, let us given some MCQs for you for the memorable purpose. And what are the study we have done till now? Just there are 10 MCQs. You can follow it, and you can comment your answers in the comment section so that we can find out the how much percent of content you have been learned and studied. And let's see the sections later. So, students, this was the complete lecture on organic farming standards and certification. I hope this section helps you to understand the topic in simple and clear way. If you find this lecture useful, please like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to the Sanatana Krishi Sutra for more agriculture and organic farming and research-based education content too. This is Marwan Reddy signing off. Thank you for watching, and let us see you in the next lecture.